Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We'll see. Oklahoma City facing Seattle. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Damian Lillard. Right side is out there with Chambers. Then it's Anthony, and it's Green in the shooting guard position. Here's Lillard after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Green with a screen on Abdul-Rauf. Lillard pops loose off the pick and hammers it home. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt. You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Green kicks to Lillard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Abdul-Rauf with the rebound. Here's Chambers. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Chambers got his first 2 points.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Over to the wing. The 3-ball. And that is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Seattle on defense. It's a 3-point game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. Chambers hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Batum. Abdul-Rauf misses off the right iron.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Seattle. Ball stolen.
That was wicked! You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Did you get an assist and a field goal for that? I mean, that was ridiculous. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists. Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open three.
Abdul-Rauf kicks to Bogut. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Anthony again. It's Anthony. To Ibaka. He dishes it to Bogut. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Now here is Robinson. Feeds it to Crawford. And Turner kicks to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Crawford, no one around him. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Anthony drawing the double team. And the shot is good. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson dishes to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Abdul-Rauf kicks to Anthony. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. They're running. Here's Crawford. Finished off the break.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And Nate Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Abdul-Rauf.
Now in the lineup for your Thunder.
Bogut with a screen on Robinson. Shot from the wing. 2 seconds left. And Bogut with a nice basket inside. Bogut's got his first points in this one.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offense.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Mayo out there with McDaniels. Then it's Bogut. Then there's Carl Landry. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Landry with a screen for Anthony. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The lead pushed to double digits.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Seattle calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Green with a screen on Mayo. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Chambers. He's covered by Landry.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And that one's good, Anthony.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Anthony. They get it back. Anthony missing again. Seattle trails by 8. Here's the screen. Mayo drives in. Rebounded by Chambers.
The defender was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
It's Mayo on the wing. Covered by Lillard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Whiteside. Ibaka comes in for Carl Landry. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Abdul Rauf in for McDaniels. A shot by Anthony, nobody around. And that one's on target from the wing.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Forget about finesse. And it's
are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard attacking. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Ibaka with the screen on Lillard. Shots good by Abdul Rauf.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
The drive by Green. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Ibaka with the screen on Lillard. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
On the wing, Batum. Abdul Rauf kicks to Ibaka. Got it from 16 feet. Ibaka's got 6.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Lillard, the pass to Chambers. He kicks it to Whiteside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. .11 seconds left here in the second. Here's Abdul Rauf. That's a 2 from Cephalor. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about step.
That'll do it for the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, up 8. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Seattle needs to do a better job guarding against Green.
He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We've seen Gerald Green really having a great game.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Anthony is out there with Chambers. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Whiteside in the center.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Abdul Rauf kicks to Whiteside. That's good. And that's now 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. And I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
That's good. And Oklahoma City leads by 6. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Whiteside. Batum attacking. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Varejão's checked in. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. A shot by Batum, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Green. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Seattle calls timeout. Some changes for Seattle. Bogut comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Mayo in for Abdul Rauf. Seattle trails by 8. Mayo into the lane. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Chambers got his third rebound tonight.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Varejão. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
And their lead continues to grow as they keep playing good, sound basketball.
Boy, they really have been executing well since halftime.
Mayo dishing to Anthony. Shot from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. Green with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. The shot by Lillard wide open. Misses the 3. The drive by Anthony. .156 left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got 10 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Robinson's checked in for Chambers. Turner comes in for Anthony. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Green. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Lillard. Back to Crawford. To the wing right side. The feed to Turner. Goes up on the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Turner's got his second basket.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
The kick out to Mayo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
It's Crawford with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Crawford's got 6 points.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Robinson kicks to Varejao. Wants to get it to Crawford and does. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
Passes it to Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Whiteside's checked in for Oklahoma City. Crawford. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Outside Mayo. Anthony sets the pick for Mayo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
There was a lot to like on that play.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digit. Seattle trails by 12. We've got Anthony. Mayo out there with Abdul Rauf. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Landry in the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And it's good. And 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Chambers with a screen on Abdul Rauf. Lillard the pass to Chambers. 4 on the clock. 9 feet out. Will not go. This is off the front iron. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 10. Mayo drives in. Anthony's shot is off.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that 3-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look. Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Over to the left wing. Abdul Rauf. That one wide left. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Seattle calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Some changes for Seattle. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Ibaka in for Carl Landry. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. The pass to Chambers. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Green. Whiteside with it. Started now by Andrew Bogut. And Anthony gets it to go. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets. Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Whiteside kicks to Lillard. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. They set the pick. Here's Chambers. Seattle grabs the miss. Two-end run. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading by 14. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. And Seattle making a change here. McDaniels checked in. A different look for Oklahoma City. Robinson with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Shoots it up. And Turner the bucket on the assist. Robinson. And that's now 6 points for Evan Turner.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for Oklahoma City.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference. Ibaka playing well. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Well, the popularity of the three-pointer at an all-time high. Steven, I'm sure you can appreciate that. The league even discussed adding a 4-point line.
Yeah.
What about that?
Please make this go away, Kevin. I mean, it's just crazy. It's way too extreme. I think even the three-point shot is probably overdone to this point. So I would say 100% no, I am against a 4-pointer.
Here's Robinson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He misses the free throw.
And if you think about a 4-point line and the possibility of that, a lot of players already shoot from way beyond the 3-point line. Guys like Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford. I think it would be exciting to see. I don't think we'll go there, but I'd want the distance to be far enough away from the goal that players wouldn't shoot those 4-pointers all the time. It would be a specialty shot and one that wouldn't become a real significant part of the game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Varejao kicks to Crawford.
That's his second personal.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Raptors, Jamal Crawford.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. Here's Abdul Rauf. Out to Anthony. Got a piece of it. Crawford with the steal. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.